to dance to the polka tune. And when the music stops, maybe she'd like to see the moon. Then while you sit one out, you'll find words to say. And if they're from your heart, love may come your way. Odie, 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 odie. Come to the barn dance Saturday night and do the barn dance polka. Pick out the one you'd love to hold tight and do the barn dance polka. Let your lips touch your partner's cheek. If she sighs, make a date each week to come to the barn dance Saturday night and do the barn dance polka. It's lots of fun to dance to a polka tune. And when the music stops, maybe she'd like to see the moon. Then while you sit one out, you'll find words to say. And if they're from your heart, love may come your way. Odie, 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 odie. Come to the barn dance Saturday night and do the barn dance polka. I've made up my mind to steal you. Tell me, will you be mine, oh mine?
Bedelia, I'd like to steal ya. Bedelia, I love you so. I'll be your handsome Harry if you'll be my Molly-O. Say something sweet, Bedelia. Your voice I long to hear. Oh, Bedelia, I've made up my mind to steal ya.
Bedelia, dear. Oh, Bedelia, I wanna steal ya. I wanna steal ya, Bedelia. I love you so. I love you so much that I'll be your handsome Harry.
And I'll be your Molly-O.
My Molly-O.
Say something sweet, Bedelia.
Sugar.
Your voice I long to hear.
Well, thank you, fellas.
Oh, Bedelia, I've made up my mind to steal ya. Bedelia, dear, be mine. Say something sweet, Bedelia. Your voice I long to hear.
Oh, Bedelia, I've made up my mind to steal ya.
I wanna steal ya,
Bedelia, will you be mine? This town is full of guys who think they're mighty wise just because they know a thing or two. Well, you can see them every day strolling up and down Broadway, telling of the wonders they can do. You'll see wise guys and boosters, card shops and crap shooters, they congregate round the metropole. Wearing those flashy ties and collars, but where they get their dollars, they've all got an ace down in the hole. 'Cause some of them write to the old folks for dough, and that's their ace in the hole. While others have gals on that old tenderloin, and that's their ace in the hole. They'll tell you of money they've made and they've spent, but they never can flash a bankroll. And their names would be mud like a chump dealing stud if they lost that old ace in the hole.
I took my girl one evening, went to a fancy ball. We stayed until the lights went out before we left the hall. Then we went to a restaurant, though it was very late. She said she wasn't hungry, but this is what she ate. An oyster stew with crackers too, a chicken and a roast, 2 turkey legs, some scrambled eggs, and soft-shell crabs on toast. Some cheese souffle, a small filet, her appetite was immense. When she called for pie, I thought I'd die, for I had but 50 cents. For I had but 50 cents. I thought she might be thirsty, I didn't stop to think. I asked her if she'd like to have a tiny little drink. She was so sweet I couldn't have her think I was a crank. She said she wasn't thirsty, but this is what she drank. A glass of ale, a gin cocktail, it made me shake with fear. Some cherry wine and brandy fine, and then a glass of beer. A rye highball, so cool and tall, she ought to have had more sense. When she asked for more, I fell on the floor, for I had but 50 cents. For I had but 50 cents. I said I wasn't hungry, I didn't care to eat, expecting every minute to be kicked out in the street. She took it in so calmly, she was a clever kid. I gave the man my 50 cents, and this is what he did. He tore my clothes, he broke my nose, he hit me in the jaw. He gave me a prize of 2 black eyes and dragged me on the floor. He caught me by the seat of the pants and threw me over the fence. Take our advice, don't try it twice when you have but 50 cents.
never change this. My love will always be for you. You're the one, dear, the one girl for me. Never change this, my love will always be for you. You're the one, dear, one girl for me. There's a million memories that are locked up in my heart, memories of days that are gone. There's a lot of loneliness that you blame me for, I guess. Someday you will know you were wrong. If you were only fooling me, fooling from the start, then I guess you're happy, dear, now that we're apart. There's nothing left for me, so I'll keep my memory, darling, locked up in my heart. If you get tired of your new world, come back into mine, for I'm still in love with you, have been all the time. Let me keep my memory where we'll never have to part, darling, locked up in my heart. heart breathes a sigh. You asked me to wait, that you'd be here soon, so I'm waiting while watching the Chattanooga moon. For I've got empty arms again tonight, and oh how they're longing to hold you tight. I'm sitting here waiting in our lonely room while you're happy with some other beneath the Chattanooga moon. Tell me what can be keeping you out of my arms? Have you found another whose lips hold more charm? If you no longer want me, tell me today, so I won't wait for you and watch you stay pass away. For I've got empty arms again tonight, and oh how they're longing to hold you tight. I'm sitting here waiting in our lonely room while you're happy with some other beneath the Chattanooga moon.
Mr. Shylock was stingy, I was miserly too. I was more selfish and crabby than a shellfish. Oh dear, it's queer what love can do. I'd give all my possessions to you. I've got $5, 85 relations, 2 lace combinations, they belong to you. 2 coats and collars, Ma and Grandma wore 'em, all the moths adore 'em, they belong to you. I've got a heart that must be spurtin', just be certain I'll be true. Take my $5, take my shirts and collars, take my heart that hollers, everything I've got belongs to you. Got 2 lips that care for mating, therefore waiting will not do. Take my $5, take my coat and collar, take my heart and holler, everything I've got belongs to you. and your supplies for tennis courts. There is something I should get, not a racket or a net, but I sure could use that rascal in the show. Dear Mr. Sears and the robot, your canoe on page 143. That's the type that I would pick, but I'm up a different creek. Won't you send a fella here to paddle me?
She don't want a bath, soapy water makes her howl. Don't the folks in your ads ever minded?
I can't use a bath.
You can keep your Turkish towel.
Only ship me the chica from behind it. Don't mean to old robot, but you'll never fill my order, it appears. If the shortage is acute, I'm an easy gal in a suit. I'll shut up if you will send me Mr. Sears.
Hey, neighbor,
Yep,
can I borrow your catalog?
yep.
Gonna write me a letter, dear Mr. Sears and Robot. Your cologne could not compete with my corral, but I'd buy the stuff in quarts if I thought that you'd be sports. Would you send it to me sprinkled on a gal?
I love a guy, but he's bashful as can be, and I can't wait around here forever.
Well, if you love a guy, could he happen to be me?
Of course I do.
I'll be doggone, pardon us, old Robot, but we'll have to change our orders, it appears.
Just forget those other things.
Send a pair of wedding rings. We'll name all the kids for you and Mr. Sears. We'll name all the kids for you and Mr. Sears. I don't know what we would have done without that catalog,
There were three little sisters, Faith, Hope, and Charity. Faith was the youngest, Hope was the boldest, and they both looked down on Charity. Faith went to the city, soon she was sitting pretty. There she met an aging millionaire. She wrote, Hope, don't be silly, come at once to the city, 'cause what you've got is worth a lot down here. She went and didn't do so bad. Between the two they met who's who and gave everything they had. But the third little sister, they found out that they missed her. Poor Charity was home alone. But they were mistaken, she wasn't forsaken. She had rings on her fingers and wore nylon hose, a Rolls Royce car and ermine wrap and lots of pretty clothes. They asked her, how did you get it? How did you get it? Then Charity replied, they're my own. While Faith and Hope were busy working in the city, Charity began at home. Sisters, Faith, Hope, and Charity. Faith was the youngest and Hope was the boldest, and they both looked down on Charity. Faith went to the city, soon she was sitting pretty. There she met an aging millionaire. She wrote, Hope, don't be silly, come at once to the city, 'cause what you've got is worth a lot down here. She went and didn't do so bad. Between the two they met who's who and gave everything they had. But the third little sister, they found out that they missed her. Poor Charity was home alone. But they were mistaken, she wasn't forsaken. She had rings on her fingers and wore nylon hose, Rolls Royce car and ermine wrap and lots of pretty clothes. They asked her, how did you get it? How did you get it? And Charity replied, they're my own. While Faith and Hope were busy working in the city, Charity began at home like mad. I love Kitty.
Oida, oida.
She's so pretty.
Oida, oida.
and so witty, makes my heart go ooh ha ha. All the fellas, they are jealous, so they tell us, don't get married, ooh ha ha. They say that we're not mated, they say that we're not fated, they say we should have waited, they tell us it's no good. So in reply we're heading right straight into a wedding, and now the news is spreading all around the neighborhood. So happy, life is snappy, when a chappie loves a lassie, ooh ha ha. She's so pretty and so witty, to my kitty I'll be married, ooh ha ha. They say that we're not mated, they say that we're not fated, they say we should have waited, they tell us it's no good. So in reply we're heading right straight into a wedding, and now the news is spreading all around the neighborhood.